English help. English is not my first language. Diction reading, please leave me alone. English is not my mother tongue. I cannot be bothered. Is that you? Is that how you perceive the English language? If you fall into this category, then this video is for you. Today's video is especially for you. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you 4 reasons why you should become an eloquent speaker. Hi everyone, my name is Adeyemi, also known as Diction with Demi. If this is your first time here, you are absolutely welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for always coming back. First, what is elocution? Elocution is simply defined as clarity and distinctiveness of speech. When I say clarity, I mean the ability to communicate clearly, to people from any part of the world. You're not mumbling and then you're not getting this feedback from people as to, oh, could you please come again? Could you please repeat yourself? I did not quite catch what you said. Okay, I have another video about 7 tips to becoming an eloquent speaker. I'm going to link it somewhere in the cards and in the description box as well. Do well to check it out. In that video, I shared practical tips to help you become an eloquent speaker, but today I am going to be shedding more light as to why you actually need to become an eloquent speaker. Without further ado, let's get into the video proper. Number 1, elocution helps you attain social intelligibility. First, what is social intelligibility? Social intelligibility is the ability to speak to people in any part of the world and be understood. It is the ability to communicate to people from wherever it is that you may reside or come from, yet people understand you. People can grasp what it is that you're communicating. You are socially intelligible when you can communicate to people or communicate with people and you don't get the feedback to say, oh, I beg your pardon, could you please repeat yourself? That is not good feedback for an eloquent speaker. Okay, we live in a global world. It's a global world now, and you cannot afford to be left behind. I am in Nigeria, for instance, but I have people, I have viewers, I have clients from different parts of the world, from different parts of not just Africa, of the world, literally. Okay, but imagine that we couldn't communicate with each other clearly. There would definitely be a problem. Okay, so it helps you to travel, helps you to do business, fosters international relations. Okay, for a platform like YouTube, I cannot be confined to just Nigeria because, oh, I'm Nigerian and I am filming from Nigeria. So you need to begin to think globally. Okay, I need you to begin to think global and get your business or whatever it is that you do outside of the shores of your immediate environment or of your country. And this is something that eloquence in English language helps you to attain. You know why? English is a unifying language. English is an international language. It is the lingua franca of so many countries in Africa and across the globe. So it helps to break that language barrier. I'm Nigerian, for instance, and I'm Yoruba specifically. That is my tribe. But not everybody understands Yoruba. Not every of my viewer understands Yoruba. But English, like I mentioned earlier, helps to break that language barrier. I make this joke in my classes. I say, do you send your emails as a career professional? Do you send your emails in Isha? Do you send your emails, you write your business proposals or make your business pitches in Egba? These are native languages in Yoruba. Or do you send your emails in Swahili, for instance, most likely it will be in English language. You do all of these things most likely in English language, okay? So this is something that English helps you to attain. It helps you to break the language barrier. And when you take it a step further by intentionally taking steps to becoming an eloquent speaker, you're able to attain social intelligibility and communicate with a wider audience. In essence, elocution and attaining social intelligibility gives you a spot on the global scene. Number 2, elocution is a pull. Yes, elocution is a pull. It commands attention. It makes people want to listen to you. There are certain people that you could sit and listen to for hours, literally, and you would not get bored. Trust me, there's a reason. There's a reason that you love to listen to certain people. There's a reason that you love to watch a particular actor and you're just literally spellbound. You're literally spellbound, okay? So elocution helps you command attention. It makes people want to listen to you. And guess what? It is not what you say. It is how you say what you say. And elocution contributes to communicating in a very powerful and compelling way, which then gives you the opportunity to communicate your message. That is the what. Remember, the how is much more important and impactful than the what. So elocution makes it possible for you to then get your message across in the most compelling and interesting way to achieve your desired goal, your desired career goals, your desired business goal. If you're an entrepreneur, for instance, and you're trying to sell, it would be easier for people to believe you, to say, oh, this product is the only product that you need to meet your needs or a particular need. There's a way to say it to make people listen to you, and elocution contributes to that. Elocution contributes to helping people make a should I say faster buying decision, for instance, okay? And that is for business owners. So elocution is a pull. It makes people want to listen to you. When you're able to get their attention first, okay? When you're able to get their attention first, then you can sell to them. Then you can convince them to maybe vote for you. Then you can convince your boss as to why you deserve that promotion at work. The truth is, whether you like it or not, elocution is an endearing factor. It just makes people drawn to you, okay? It makes people drawn to you. It makes people attracted to you, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3, elocution positions you for desired opportunities and gives you a competitive edge. I'll give you an example. So you have a group of people at work. You have a group of people at work who literally can do the same thing. They can do the same thing. They are members of the same team. Now, if you're looking for something to stand you out, if you're looking for something to distinguish you, a distinguishing factor, basically, elocution is that thing. And I mentioned in one of my previous videos that sometimes we tend to overestimate our technical prowess or our technical competencies as against our public speaking abilities, okay? So imagine, you know, there's a difference between knowing the job and actually communicating the value that you bring to the team. That is an entirely different ball game. If, for instance, your company needs somebody to deliver a presentation or to deliver a pitch at this company, will you be the first point of call? Will you come to mind? As a career professional, for instance, I need you to answer that question. Will you be the first? Do you think that you will be the first person to come to mind on the decision table when the decision is being made? Or, okay, who do we think Because trust me, your supervisors, your line managers know that you can do the job, and that's why you're still on the job. That is why you're still on the job, okay? But it's a different thing to be able to communicate your roles, your responsibilities, and your company's products, services, and offerings to your consumers or to a potential investor. If that opportunity comes, will you be the first person to come to mind on the decision table? Answer that question. That's number one. As an entrepreneur, if you had to deliver a pitch, we have programs like Lion's Den, okay, where you are invited to make a pitch to potential investors. Will you be able to do that? Because there's a way to speak and then sound believable. Eloquence or elocution makes this possible. It makes this a lot easier. So it is a distinguishing factor. It's a different thing to be able to do something, and it's another different thing to be able to actually communicate what it is that you know how to do. The fourth and final reason elocution is a confidence booster. As a diction coach, as an elocution coach, I've had tons of people reach out to me to say, oh, sometimes I know what it is that I want to say, but the moment I see other people or I hear other people around me speak, I literally, should I say, lose my voice, because I'm thinking, am I pronouncing my words well? Am I saying the right thing, or am I making sense? Okay, it has been proven that the moment you know, for instance, that you are pronouncing your words correctly, your level of confidence increases. Take people who, should I say, have relocated, who are Africans and have relocated to another country. Take them, for instance. I've had people reach out to me as well as an elocution coach to say, oh, my supervisor says to work on my communication. Oh, I'm getting this feedback from my colleagues or from my line manager to say that they do not understand me. Imagine that you got that message the first time, the second and the third time. You know, it can dampen your spirits, and you can just be like, oh, you know what, I'm not even going to open my mouth to speak again. And that should not be so. You should not lose your voice. So these are some of the reasons that you should work on becoming an eloquent speaker. So let's do a quick recap. Number one, elocution helps you to communicate with people from different parts of the world. You're Nigerian, you're African, and you have recently relocated to another country. When you know that you have attained social intelligibility, you will not be afraid to speak. I have a video to help immigrants communicate in their new country, and I'll link it somewhere up here. If you fall in that category, you can check it out, okay? So even as an African, as a Nigerian, there's no reason that you should be, should I say, scared to communicate in your host country, okay? As long as you have social intelligibility, as long as you're socially intelligible, you're covered. Reason number two, elocution is a pull. It makes people want to listen to you. It commands the attention of your audience. Number three, elocution positions you for desired opportunities. It is a distinguishing factor. And number four, elocution is a confidence booster. With these few points of mine, I hope that I have been able to convince you that elocution is worth taking a chance on. It is absolutely worth it, not especially in 2023 when we operate in a global stage. And again, if you do not want to find yourself in a position of disadvantage, then it is pertinent, it is important that you work on becoming an eloquent speaker. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you're not, and share this video with as many people, especially Africans, as many people as possible. Leave a comment below as well. Do let me know what stood out for you in today's video, and if there's anything that you would love for me to address regarding elocution, public speaking, personal development, by all means, social etiquette, please put it in the comment section below. I'd really love to hear from you. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.